Okay, I'm here. Part three. I have no idea how this is going to go. This is part three of this horribly botched edition of GBU Live, the 13th edition. You know, now, see, am I even going? I'm on. I'm on. And this time I don't have the stream. Let me see what's going on the channel. Sorry about this, folks. Let's take a look at. We can take a look at the channel. I really. Let's go to the channel itself. If you're back with me, you are a hardcore viewer, and I do appreciate it. Let me see here what exactly we have going on. So. We had part two there, and then part two got cut off, and so now you just got this live stream, okay? And, folks, I really apologize. What can I say? So this is part three of, let me just say this, part three of GBU Live 13th edition. See, that's it. It's the 13th. But, man, I apologize to everybody if you're here with me. You're really a music fan. And I don't know. My wife told me that this was going to be a shitty month for me because I'm the year of the rat. And this is the month of the goat. And there have been a lot of good things in this month, I have to say, that I've achieved. But, oh man, it has been a terrible month in other ways. So I hope your month has been better. Because here's the deal. I was talking to Mark Tanner when I got cut off there. He says, don't give up. I mean, I'll have to clean up the channel there, and I will. I'll figure out what I need to do with this. Figure out why this is going on. But always keep a cool head. And you know why I'm cool? Because Cool Music Tech is here with us. Right? So I am cool, and he came back. Some people are probably saying, yeah, forget it, Ron. And I don't blame them. You know, I certainly don't blame them if they don't come back on this one. You know, but just remember, folks, this doesn't happen to me often if you've been watching. So please, just as the Vietnamese say, thông cảm. It's like, empathize with me, feel me, man. You gotta stick with me. I'm trying my best to get your music out there. And Mark Tanner says, okay. There, right there, he says it. I got him saying okay, and John David Lee's saying push through. So I'm gonna do it. So I got 5 people back. Thanks, people. Thanks, folks. And so right there, I thought the Melissa Perkins song was going to be a black video. I was wrong. It's her GarageBand project. So I'm going to play a little bit more of that right here, and then we'll get on with some other tunes. Here's Melissa. What did I miss? You didn't miss Melissa Perkins, Rick. Right on. Very somber song here by Melissa Perkins. 3 more months until the end of 2021. Okay, so thank you very much for that track, Melissa. I, again, apologize for there being a third show. I think I know what happened. I think it was a loose cable. I checked it. I fixed it. So if that was it, then my internet will be more stable. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's the 13th show. That's right. It is. And that means that it has been really crazy. And I'm just playing around with something here. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm back. And we'll see how this goes. Let's just go on to the next song, if you all agree. Let's go to Darren Anderson. Did he come back? Man, I hate to play. The Anderson brothers are probably drinking beer going, screw around, man. Okay, so here is Darren's new video for his song Venom. Really kick-ass stuff. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're back. We're back. Yeah, man. If you don't have a video, there you go. Darren Anderson, Venom. If you don't have a video with the mushroom cloud in it and you're a rock artist, you're a rock star, I don't know, man. You gotta have a music video with a mushroom cloud in it. I have one in which one is it? Oh, it's in Live Jive Fantasy. Yes, yes. All right, I love that song there, Daryl. Darren Anderson. He knows I'm joking with him. Hold on a second. Right there, Joe Glenn says it was a great video too. Lots of work. Mm-hmm. I agree with that, Joe. And so, let's move on down the line. Next, we have Jade's, the demo for one of the songs on our FMC new upcoming EP, which she's busy mastering right now, even as we talk. Well, I'd talk. There he is. There's Darren. Did you see it, man? Sorry about that, bro. I think I know what happened. And if I do, it won't ever happen again. You know? And if it happens again, third time's a charm, I will see you guys on Friday. Right? I got to figure that shit out. But I think I know what happened. I think it was the goddamn rat and the goat thing. But whatever. Glad you guys are having a good time talking to each other. Well, this doesn't show very well. I want to let everybody see. Phantom Agents is still here. Uh-huh. Sometimes if I put this thing on, there you go. You can see that a little better. Uh-huh. DPM, who I know has been with us viewing the streams in the past, is right there. Saying fantastic production, song and video. Thanks for watching. Gregory O'Sullivan. There you go. The man himself. Darren Anderson. He's hot right now, folks. Real people, real music, man. He's making this in his home studio, and he's making just about every song with a video. You know? And that's a lot of work, man, because I know. You know, if you go over to Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard YouTube page, we made a lot of videos. And it takes more time. It can take more time than the song. I have done it. I'm just going to make a DistroKid video for the one, this latest one. Okay. Darren, thanks so much. Cool music still with us. Welton Kinder. Thanks, Welton Kinder, for being with us today. I appreciate that. Oh, the show's back. I hope people are watching it. I will change the thumbnail on the channel later. That's an easy thing to do. And I may keep all three of them. I may have to ask the Oracle, Jade, or, Hippie or somebody what they'd do in a situation like this. Get 3 freaking uploads for one show. But maybe, no, never mind. Here we go. Yes, Darren Anderson. He saw it. All right. Were you drinking beer, man? Dude, I wish I could drink beer right now. My wife said I would drink it after the vaccine, but the doctor said no, so my wife is not letting me drink. Jade's here, Rick, but she's kind of in just monitor mode because she's mastering the last two songs for her LP for her band FMC. And if you don't know what FMC means, inbox me. All right, so let's go on to the master list. Here it is right here. There's the master list, and the next song on it is by Jade Starr, her band FMC, with a demo of the song Wank Snot Sandwich. Wank Snot Sandwich. Only Jade Starr could come up with a name like that. But listen to this. It's great. This is just the demo, but this is part of her song Timber effort. And it's a big one. Check it out. We're going to check it out. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's pump this baby up. All right.
Loading nose into a tissue as a come to make it look like steel. Mixing comics not into our veins, spreading thin, leaving nothing to waste. Fighting the rain, ready to spring. Now this may be a snack, a gum and some sandwich. Swallow it all down a buckle. Now this may be a treat, a gum and some sandwich.
Oh, yes. Wank Snot Sandwich. And a lot of good comments about it, of course. I mean, get past the kind of shock of it, of the name of the band and the name of the songs, and listen to the melody in the metal riff. And, you know, the lyrics and the way that she articulates those, even though the voice is that raspy voice, just a remarkable piece of music. Which I know why Jade's stressing out right now, because she's a perfectionist and she's going to get every one of those right. And she's pretty close on that one. Thank you very much, Jade, for letting me steal that. I did not get permission to play that, but she kind of said, you know, at one point, you can play my stuff. Right on. Mark Tanner says he's glad he ate earlier. Yeah, man. What you eat there, dude? So I'm kind of hungry myself. Okay, let's do this just for a quick check. Yep, makes my shit sound like Play School. In a way, that's the way I feel too. She's got a really fat sound. Oh, she's just a master at mastering, you know. And it's cool. It sounds really good. But, Darren, your shit sounds good too, man. Right? Everybody's got their own sound. And I would say that track of yours has to be your best produced as far as the sound of the music, the track. And I know you're getting into the minutia of it because you got a fucking whiteboard now. You know, you're writing all that stuff down. Right? Okay, thanks for being with me, everybody who is still with me. This is part 3 of GBU 13, and it ain't been a good one, you know, but we are going to keep getting on with things right here. Thanks, Jade, for that again. Next is Jared Mark, who posts often over there in GarageBand Users Group, a great rocker from Australia with a track called Grounded on SoundCloud. Let's check that one out. Jared Mark. Fade out. Jared Mark with the fade out on his song Grounded. Wait. I don't know where that music was coming from, but Jared Mark, he's quiet about it. He hangs out on StreamYard, but he never misses, man. And I don't see him releasing any albums or anything, but he's on my, you know, SoundCloud playlist. What a great song, Grounded by Jared Mark. He always has some kind of an expletive in there. Almost always. He said asshole right up front. I love it, man. Okay. You just look at his picture and it's like, yeah, he said it. And Gregory O'Sullivan and Darren Anderson and Cool Music Tech and John David Lees all say it's cool. And I agree. So let's go on to the next song, which I think the prudent thing to do is go to the next song of somebody in the stream, which is Bullets Overhead by Clint Kelleher, that he dropped into my post that I made in Real Talk Radio on Facebook, RTR. If you haven't checked it out, check it out, Real Talk Radio on Facebook. They have an associated YouTube channel that has a lot of cool playlists and stuff, so check that out. And that's where I met Clint, and he makes a lot of dance tracks, and that's what I dig. One thing I dig. So let's go with this, Bullets Overhead by Clint Kelleher and his band Phantom Agents. See? I remember all that stuff. Here we go.
Forget your past, like the whole cast. I love the grieving and I love the last. Cause I up to 6 million, up to dead. At the COVID and fuck 21 instead. At the session down the bar by the hour. I can sew, I'm flower power. At the soul, I put it in the showers of the rain clouds above me. Yo, yes, I'm bound to get on. Yo, it's happening up on the ghetto. Clear your path and do the math, cause I do the math, cause I own the after a taste. Don't fucking let it waste, cause I'm a man, I'm a vampire. A diary that I won't let you wake up, not man, I'm the firing. Yeah, don't you know, I'm from the ghetto. I act as a Santa, act the healing toe. I born down Santa country line skin, cause I'm the floss, I'm the next of kin, cause yo. Say bullets overhead. Yo. Freshen up, I'm the caller. I'm the seed like the Eskimo baller. I'm the so ankle breaking the take. I'm not Liam Nelson, I'm not awake. And the fans on the special set of skills. Fuck it, the tight net skills. I've got to say with the most skills. I'm with the tight net kills. With a warning, bullets overhead. Forget your passes, like the whole cast. I love the grieving and I love the last. Cause I up to 6 million, up to dead. At the COVID and fuck 21 instead. At the session down the bar by the hour. I can sew, I'm flower power. At the soul, I put it in the showers of the rain clouds above me. Yo, yes, I'm bound to get on. Yo, it's happening up on the ghetto.
Phantom Agents. I like everything that Clint has put out since I've known him. Uh, Great stuff. And actually, I've been kind of influenced by some of the things that he's done, just kind of making a beat and saying, I'm going to sing and make a video to go with it, and, using some loops and things. Cool stuff, different way to make music. There are lots of different ways. And we have this recurring conversation over in the GarageBand users group about whether making songs with loops is really music. But in my mind, the answer is yes. I got decided a long time ago by just watching people like Clint, just making music with the tools and the instruments that we have today. I mean, earlier we saw Joe and Barry Glenn with their guitars and, flutes and fiddles and drums and things, the traditional way for humans to make music. A lovely thing to do in this day and age. But there are other tools now in the hands of so many people, real music, And so people are going to be making music like that. I mean, I told Brian Bigler, my co-partner or my partner in the band Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, he just got an iPhone 13. Now he can make beats when he's, sitting on the toilet. I mean, I've made a lot of cool beats all around my house, drinking coffee mostly. Yes. I know this show went off the rails a long time ago, and if you're here, I really do thank you. Like Rick Lisk is here. I asked him if he had anything going. He said he was binging a show this week, and he hadn't made anything that he could say immediately was drawn ready. So I looked around, but I knew Rick would be here whether I had a song of his or not, because that's the kind of guy Rick is. Joe Glenn says music is music. I'm glad you say that, Joe, because you guys are very traditional in your music. Although I love that little bluesy licks in your Irish stuff on this latest song. That you think that making songs with loops in a DAW is music also. Boom! It is. Yes, it is. And Mark Tanner says it's just a loop until you do something with it. Then it becomes music. Just like the vibrations coming off of your guitar strings. It's just a sound. It's a way that we've found to make sound, and I'm not going to eschew that. Even though I was, brought up in a traditional kind of setting where we had those kinds of instruments. So, having said that, hello to Dominic Torregrossa. He says hello to everyone as well. Okay. Welcome to the show. Now, we're going to go to a song by, right here, John David Lees. With his Songtember song. Wait a minute. John David Lees. No, with his song called Life is Tough. And he's got it out there on Slaps, which is the DistroKid associated kind of forum for songs. And so I got it here. John David Lees with Life is Tough. Where's he at? Gotta push play, Ron. Boom.
Life is tough, we struggle on, we persevere, got to stay strong, so listen up, 'cause you don't know what's going on, what route to go. stay strong. So listen up, 'cause you don't know what's going on. What route to go? I love you from the very start. It felt good like it broke your heart. You made me feel like I could fly. Then fucked me up and left me to die. Some memories can make you cry. They fester, torment, mystify. These are the ones to throw aside. Erase them, cleanse them, purify. This life is tough. We struggle on. We persevere. Got to stay strong. So listen up, 'cause you don't know what's going on. What route to go?
Holy Ghost 66 in the house. We struggle on, we persevere. Got to stay strong. So listen up, 'cause you don't know what's going on. What route to go? All right. So, John David Lees with this cool track called Life is Tough. So, thanks for calling that one to my attention, my friend, so I could play it here on the show. Excellent stuff. Uh-huh. All right. So, glad you're with us, too, here on the stream. I appreciate it, Mr. Lees. And next, we have a track by Cool himself. Cool Music Tech sent me a couple of tracks that I could choose from, and I chose this one called Badlands. So, he's here in the stream. Give some love for his song Badlands by Cool Music Tech. Wow. Oh, this is the ad. Fudge. All right, there you go. I was like, what? Right there. Cool Music Tech. Thanks to you, John. Okay, cool music tech. Great ambient sounds from Cool, who often stops by and watches the show, even if he doesn't have a track on here, because he digs real people, real music. And he wants to see what's on the master list every week. So Cool Music Tech, thanks for doing that. He said he created it live on his Yamaha Genos 2 using the Strymon Big Sky pedal. Right there, he told you how he did it on GBU Live. Right on. Hello to Gary Hubbs. All right, of Gary Hubbs fame. And then Mark Tanner tells Cool that is a great track. I'm just going to let you guys read it yourself. Right on. Okay. Well, Gary Hubbs, man, I don't have a track from you today on the show. I did speak with Gary about getting a track, and he said that, he was having one of those weeks. Which I know, I'm having one of those months, man. I had to start this show 3 freaking times. See, I know, now I'm pretty sure I know what happened. But I'm not sure how I'm going to handle those 3 videos on the channel now. Oh, man, it looks so fucking sloppy. Okay, but the show must go on. And that last track by Cool Music Tech was not sloppy at all. It was cool. Great ambient stuff. Very relaxing. I agree with that. So next are some tracks by some folks who aren't in the show. So we're going to go through some of them more quickly. Right here we got Jerry Gomes, Still Looking for Alice. Well, you know what? I played this one on Friday. I like it so much I was going to play it again tonight. But I lost so much time trying to get 3 shows together. Well, you know what? I'm still going to play a part of this song by Jerry Gomes. It's so cool. Check it out. Still Looking for Alice.
This must be a dream. How did I get here? There's a penguin eating ice cream, a lamb drinking beer. There's a woman selling something. What it is ain't really clear. I could use a little something. Stop the buzzing in my ear. There's a flash so bright, and everything went black. I don't wanna wake up. I've got to get back looking for Alice. I'm still looking for Alice. I jumped into a taxi, dropped my bags on the floor, threw the man a 20 and quickly closed the door. I said, Mister, can you take me someplace I've never been before? I'm searching for something, there's got to be much more. He looked into his mirror, a crooked smile on his face, and in a voice like a whisper, he said, I think I know a place. Looking for Alice. Are you still looking for Alice? Stopped into an alley, in the lane in the dark. He pointed to a door and then quickly did depart. Inside was a man who looked for Alice all his life. He never ever found her, but offered his advice. Said you ain't gonna live forever, and the sun won't always shine. And Alice just a metaphor one we seek to find. So dress up for the
Okay, so I'm not going to play that whole thing, but go check out Jerry Gomes. He's on YouTube, and I think he just uses his name, Jerry Gomes, there. And failed to say this at the beginning of the stream since the stream has been so, you know, crazy today. But the links for all the songs that I play on the show tonight are in the details, as well as links to Jade Starr's How to App on iOS channel, Pete Johns' Studio Live Today channel, and his next live show, which will be Your Music Live on Saturday. And that's his Songtember edition of Your Music Live. So check him out, and a link for Metalhead Hippie too. So check those links out as we go to the next song. And Gary Hubbs, who's a hard rocking dude, you know, and makes some great, you know, what would I say? Kind of rock music of the kind. It's metal, but it's like, you know, bluesy metal in a way. Love it. And he hangs out over on Metalhead Hippie sometimes too. Yeah. And he's done some cool collabs. One with Hetriani, who's a great guitarist, over on Metalhead Hippie's channel. So check that out. So I put the link on there so you guys can go check it out. Somebody told me the other day, it was Brian, my guy in my band. He goes, Metalhead Hippie, what is it? And so now I directed him over there. Metal. Yep, okay. All right, here we go. We're actually going to play a song by Mike Savella with Chris Lane Sr. on the vocals. It's a really great song, so let's play a part of this.
I just wanna play guitar while the world turns. I just wanna play guitar while the cities burn through a bomb at every turn. Same old shit they never learn. I just wanna make them pay. I just wanna make them squirm. I just wanna drive my car while the roads are clear. I just wanna drive my car. Maybe drink some beer, put it all to the rear. Get the hell away from here. And if I crash and if I die, it ain't like anyone would cry. We're corrupting full of shit and you're his biggest hypocrite. Tell me lies with
double
all you
time.
say and give me rules you don't obey. Think I'm gonna be a slave to this fucking mess you've made? Those of you who act like kings are in for rude awakening. So we're corrupting full of shit and you're his biggest hypocrite. Tell me lies with all you say and give me rules you don't obey. Think I'm gonna be a slave to this fucking mess you've made? Those of you who act like kings are in for rude awakening. I just wanna play guitar while the world turns. I just wanna play guitar while the cities burn.
There you go, by Mike Savella and Chris Lane Sr. Cool track. Go check it out. Give it some love. As we go on to the next song, which actually is another song by Darren Anderson. I forgot I had this on here because I wanted some Darren Anderson on the show, and I made this morning, this list, and then he inboxed me and said, or no, yeah, no. I saw it on the channel, and then he goes, play it. Why don't you play it? And I said, okay. And then next thing I know, he starts posting pictures of him drinking beer. So I don't know how that went. That was quite a few hours ago. You must have stopped, or Thanks for still being with us, man. And so I'm going to play this second song by you. Right here. Let's just catch the chat just a little bit. So Rick says he hasn't seen Metalhead Hippie yet. Check her out, bro. Check him out. It's cool stuff, right? Um, there's some people talking in the chat here, but I just did want to say, yeah, check out MHH. He's a laid back dude. Okay, so I'm going back to the master list. I gotta get a button, man. Okay, so here we go. Did I play Alex Backus? No. So the next one is by Alex Backus called Into Your Path. Into Your Path. And I found this track, or Alex posted it in We All Rise Together, Jade Star's Facebook page. Into Your Path by Alex Backus.
Excuse me, did I walk into your path? Did I stop your heart from beating? Take away your breath. Excuse me, did I walk into your path? Did I stop your heart from beating? Take away your breath. Excuse me, did I walk into your path? Did I stop your heart from beating? Take away your breath. Excuse me, did I walk into your path? Did I stop your heart from beating? Take away your breath.
Hey, Alex Backus is with us. Welcome. Yeah, kiss, 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 kiss. I dig it. All right. I'm glad that Alex Backus was able to be with us. They always go on to the next song. I got to turn that off. Hold on a second. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Alex Backus, welcome to the show, and glad you popped in like right when your song was playing. Yeah. Joe Glenn says it's a lovely track. I agree. Very cool. I like the backwards, voices in the break. I like the way you make the loops form a song. I love it, man. Okay, cool. Great, Alex Backus. You're at work. I hope you're getting off work soon. Oh yeah. About 3 years ago, I went home from work and I never came back. Ha ha ha. And I'm right here in Strange Machine Studios to bring you GBU Live, the 13th edition, which has been really, really messed up. This is the third part of the 13th edition. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm glad to see everybody here. Gary Hubbs is with us. Alex Backus just had a track that Mark Tanner dug. And so it goes. As we get back to the list, the next song then, it's Darren Anderson's song. Did I say I was going to play a song and then not play it? I always do that. It's right here. Darren Anderson, Devil Woman. So we got, We got Double Darin on GBU Live.
She's got an attitude. She'll look you in the eye. She'll knock you out. She won't tell you no lies. Sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? She'll take you to heaven before you burn in hell. She's an angel on fire. She's a witch with a spell. Sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Oh yeah, oh yeah, you're gonna burn in hell.
That's great. I love this little break.
She'll take you to heaven before you burn in hell. She's an angel on fire. She's a witch with a Sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Ain't she a woman? Sweet devil woman, sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Ain't she a woman? Sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Ain't she a woman? Sweet devil woman, sweet devil woman, ain't she a woman? Ain't she a woman? Oh yeah, oh yeah, gonna burn in hell.
Darren Anderson, Devil Woman. And I think I surprised him with that one. Now he takes a drink of his beer. That was about a year and a half old. And I don't know why I ended up, sneaking around on his YouTube channel and getting that track. And then I got the newer track. But I had not heard that. And what I dug about it was this is a garage band show. And there he is in his bedroom, man, making this great fucking song. I love it. When it first hit me about 2 years ago, right in this very room that I'm in here, that you can't, all you guys see is the green screen, but I remember it hitting me that, oh my God, all this music. People are just making this music in their homes, and it otherwise probably never would be made, And it really moved me, man. Like there are guys like Darren Anderson, like me, like you, making this music that not millions are listening to, but by God, we'll listen to it on this show. Thanks, Darren, for 2 tracks. Double Darren. I'll give you one of these. Double Darren. Okay. Yes, I did it. Okay. Here we go. And he says, Pure Garage Band. Right on, right on, right on. Let's then. I failed to mention here that I have a little spot about Patrick Baird and the GarageBand Guide. If you are interested in GarageBand or even to hone your skills on how to do things in a DAW, check out Patrick Baird's channel, the GarageBand Guide, and I'm going to play a little bit of a video that he just put out about how to use the master track on GarageBand. I just want to play a little bit of it, not too much, so you can see, Patrick, if you haven't seen him. He's one of the greatest guys to teach you how to use GarageBand on Mac, right? So here we go. I think. Here we go.
The rocket equation, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
No astronaut launches for space with their fingers crossed. That's not how we deal with.
GarageBand for Macs
This is-
Master Track.
this is
What
him.
is it? How does it work? And how can you use it to make your tracks sound better? Let's dive in.
Let's see.
Extremely convenient, however, and the Master Track gives you some really useful presets to get you started. With your Master Track selected, open the library pane and you have several factory presets here that will load up different stock plugins with various parameters applied depending on the genre you select. If I slap a rock master preset onto this project, a channel EQ, multipressor, and limiter plugins will be added to the Master Track's plugin slots. There's also an additional compressor and gain plugin that are off by default, but you can switch on if you want to add some drive to the track, and an exciter to add some additional brightness if needed.
Okay, so there you go. I know not everybody has Apple stuff, but this is the GarageBand show. Everybody's welcome on this show. If you're making your tunes other ways, like Cool Music Tech does, I'll still play them on the show if you're a friend of the show. This is mostly GarageBand show. And I just wanted to get Patrick out there with Jade and Pete and the rest of the folks who, have a boatload of information. And he's a cool guy. He's easy to listen to, explains things really clearly. Okay. Well, there we go. I did not tell Patrick I was going to do that, and he did not ask me to. He doesn't even know it. I did it because I felt moved to do it. That's the way Ron works, okay, usually. And what do we have next? But the Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard Songtember entry for this year. And it's a song called Nothing, right? I don't want to say that, that we went into the studio and recorded nothing, but actually we did. We went into the studio. This song maybe, it's been around for about a month and a half, I think. We finished up the last couple things that we had going on. And so we finished this one and released it on DistroKid yesterday, and it hit the stores today. So I'm going to play it on Spotify for you. It's right here. Nothing more need be said. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We're going. Any day now, folks. This is gonna play. Oh man. What a show it's been.
We leveled the homes and crushed the hillside, and darkened the skies and drained the sea. No matter how hard we tried to save it, the world didn't plan for you and me. What would you do if there were no mountains? What would you do if there were no seas? What if a love was meant for nothing? What if there's no more you and me?
We're back on the hunt, no food for feeding. We siphon the ground for what it bleeds. No matter the road we choose to travel out, they're covered in blood from you and me.
What do we do when there are no oceans? What do we do when there is no breeze? Oh yeah. What do we do when love becomes nothing? What do we do about you and me?
What would we do if there were no oceans? What would we do if there was no breeze? Oh no. What would we do with all of those nothings, nothings? What would we do about you and me?
What do we do with all of our problems? What do we do with all of our greed? What do we do when love becomes nothing, nothing, nothing? What do we do about you and me? What do we do about you and me?
Thank you, everyone, for your kind words about the song. Brian wrote that song, and I added bass and vocals, and did the post production on it. He did the recording on his part, and I produced the song, the rest of it. The drums are a little different. My snare has kind of an 80s sound to it, late 70s, like Yes or Def Leppard, something. I don't know if I hit it, but I thought I'd try it out, and worked okay. Thank you very, very much. And that was our Song Timber entry, and it's already sent to Pete himself. So cool. I feel good about that. But I have one more Song Timber project to go with my band Strange Machine, and that one's almost done. I'll have it done by the deadline for Song Timber. And my third Song Timber project was the bass line that I contributed to Jude Capana's Song Timber song, which was a really cool song. I played it last week on the show. So there you go. Right on. You like my snare? Then you're my friend. If you like that snare sound on that song that I made, you guys are my friend. All right. Bye-bye. Second Slick of the Balsa Board Spotify page. And we come to the master list. Here we go. I don't know why. Okay. Da-da-da. Let's check it out next. I thought I had a Jude Capone track tonight, but I guess I don't. I had To Be Determined in there. But wait a minute. I've already played Jude. Where's my mind? On one of these three shows, I already played a Jude Capone song that he sent to me. So, all right. There's that. We've already played the John David Lee song. We've played Cool Music Tech. So, we're going to play this Ben Wells song next. Me, myself, and iPhone is what he calls himself because he makes all his music on his iPhone, and he's a very proficient guitar player on the GarageBand touch guitar. I was talking with him this week, and he's a trained guitarist, studied guitar in college, and he had to hear a piece of music and figure out what the notes were, a classical piece of music. He said he did that in college, and then he did it again just then this week on his iPhone, on the touch guitar. He played it. Good stuff. I like it. And he's an energetic dude. Out now with Man in the Box, which is his. You guys love this. A little humor to add to the show right here by Ben Wells, Me, Myself, and iPhone.
Hey, check it out, Beavis. Hey, yeah, cool. Hey, it's a studio. Hey, I think we're gonna
Okay, so can you imagine that Ben Wells, Me, Myself, and iPhone made that recording on his iPhone 7? Real people, real music, man. That's all I can say. And he has a great sense of humor, but I mean, cool stuff coming out of the community. Ben Wells is over from Real Talk Radio. He's an admin over there, and he manages their YouTube playlist, the RTR YouTube playlist, which I steal a lot of songs from. But I don't think anybody minds it. Another great track on the show. Thank you for that cool music tech. Right on. Something epic from Ben. Okay, there we go. Ooh cha cha. Right on. I'm just checking out the chat here a little bit. Greg says guitars are obsolete. In other words, in favor of the touch guitars on GarageBand. But I think Gary Hubbs might dissent on that. All right, I'm caught up. I think everything's cool. Great track by Ben Wells. And let me just check really quickly. I think that I'm all caught up on the list on this 13th edition of GBU Live. 13th, I really think it's more like 113 because I did the show for a couple of years over there on Facebook. So, brings us to a track by Mark Tanner, who's been here with us in the stream the whole time. Helped advise me when the stream stopped, or at least console me. Appreciate it there, my brother. And his cover of Hallelujah is going to close the show tonight. It's, the Cohen standard, Hallelujah. And he said he digs it, and I listened to it. I said I'd dig it too. So that's going to be the show closer for this 13th edition of GBU Live. Stick around, though, because I'm going to come back and just give a little outro, not a long one. And then I'm going to figure out what to do with all those the 3 videos there on the Homegrown Indie Live channel. So, but don't go anywhere. Stick around right now for Mark Tanner, Hallelujah.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, the major lifts, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 see, I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. But love is not some victory march. It's a code and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
It's epic. I mean, I could say that for it. That sounded great. Fantastic. Yes, it's the perfect ending for the show to have a song that was so well produced and recorded by Black Covers and Mark Tanner. So, right on. That brings us to the end of another show. And if you're here with us, I thank you. If you stuck with me through the two interruptions, thank you very much. And have a great Garage Band weekend. I'll be working on my track for Songtember. And on Friday, we'll have Indie Live. And that will be my Songtember show. There'll be a lot of Songtember on there, you know. And hopefully my new Songtember track. Okay, thanks for watching the show, and until I see you next time, real people, real music.